Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we're doing an account takeover of Crushed. Crushed was the winner of my latest Twitch account takeover giveaway. Every 2 weeks on a Sunday, one of my Twitch subs wins a free account takeover. So Crushed won it this week. He's basically, he's fairly well advanced in the game, level 68. He's kind of already onto the additional login rewards. We've got stage 95 Great Hall, which is pretty solid. Farming Gold 3 Arena. So this is pretty good. I'd say he's kind of focused on the right areas. Interesting that he's gone to higher on resistance so early. If I was to redo this again, I probably would take these resistance points and continue to put them into the defense and crit damage, just to kind of boost that up, or start to work more towards your level 10 achievements so that you can get through some of this mission stuff. So that's probably what I would switch, but otherwise pretty solid. Let's have a look at what we've got to play with then. So a good spattering of legendaries on the account. We've got a Trunder, we've got the new Fusion, got the new freebie, which would have come over quite recently, and then we've had a few in the past. It looks like another Fusion. So in terms of actual pulled legendaries, it looks like we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So quite a few over time. Any more in the vault? Another one here, got a dupe here. Okay, so I guess considering how long it's been playing, feels like, I don't know, maybe a low spender or something like that, but certainly not a crazy whale. And then in terms of progression, so we're getting the third key on Clan Boss. Clan Boss is definitely one of the areas to try and work on. So basically, let's see what we get here. Could be okay. So what we want is this team, which is an unkillable team, to actually work. And at the moment, he's told me that the unkillable team, it keeps kind of messing up. So there's something wrong with the speeds, or something's not quite right with the tuning. So we're going to be working on an unkillable Clan Boss team. Make sure it's solid for Ultra Nightmare. And then we're going to be trying to build the arena team so that it's a bit more stable in this kind of gold area. He said he used to be able to get up to gold 4. Now he kind of sits low gold 3. So let's just have a quick look at what he's using. Yeah, so it feels like we can do something with this as well. So quite a bit to do. Let's have a quick look through builds of kind of main champs. Looks okay. So, this is pretty slow if he's using it as an arena champ. Pretty slow again. Kind of want to max that crit rate out as well. Very slow. Maybe this is a kind of feature of these builds here. All of them, probably, except the Maneater, which has been built for Clan Boss. Everyone else, really slow, guys. Look at this. Really slow. And that's gonna come right through everywhere in the game. If you're not pushing up 170, 180 speed when you're trying to get to level 20 dungeon, you're trying to work your way up through the arenas, then you really don't stand a chance. So feels like we just need to work on some builds. I'll fix that Clan Boss team, and we'll get into the arena. Catch you in a minute. Honestly, guys, I have never seen anything like this. I'm trying to fix this Maneater. I've got into boots. I've looked for speed boots. We do not have a single set of speed boots in this account. We've been playing for 195 days minimal, and even in equipped, we do not have speed boots anywhere. What is going on? What is going on? No wonder it's so difficult to get the speeds up where we need them. No wonder everyone I was looking at earlier on is slow. Guys, if you are just having the worst possible luck in Dragon and you're just not kicking out any speed boots, I tell you what you do. You get yourself into Brutal Campaign, you get yourself on stage 6 here, and you farm this stage until you get yourself some 5-star speed boots to get you started. It's actually blown my mind that we've got no speed boots in this whole account. And just to show you, because I thought to myself, am I doing something wrong? Is my filter off? Look at what we do have. Look at what we've got. Crushed, I'm making an example of you, buddy, because we need to. We need to get it out there. Wow. What is going on? Flipping heck. So many bad ones. Anyway, we work with what we've got. We work with what we've got, guys. I've got to say, guys, it's literally one of the weirdest accounts I've been in, I think. So I'm now looking for gloves or chests with HP main stat or defense percentage main stat with a speed sub roll. And again, in the whole account, including all equipped items, we've got one pair of speed gloves with a percentage roll with speed on it. I've never seen anything like it for an account this advanced in all my time playing the game. I can only imagine. Crushed, are you selling them all? I don't get it. You must be selling them all, or you've had the craziest bad luck you could ever have had in this game. I'm a little bit worried what I'm going to find if I do this. Yikes. This is a challenge. So, wow, so much stuff rolled up as well. Let me get back onto this message. I've not been on this one for a while because I felt like it was already out there. Flat stat rolls. Flat stat defense, HP, or attack on any of these bottom 3 items need to go straight in the bin, guys. Straight in the bin, straight in the bin. Even this one with a triple speed roll, it should be in the bin. Honestly, I know you're like, what? You cannot be serious. Maybe this one we let him off. Yikes, look at these boots. Look at these boots. Look at these boots. Wow, this is going to be literally one of the hardest accounts I've worked on for so damn long. Bin. It's honestly, it's so bad. This gear is all so bad. Yeah, so I'm going to do a cleanser. I can't really cleanse the stuff they're already wearing. I'm going to make sure we don't get involved in all this other stuff. If there's a speed, this is the only area where you might not do it. Speed sets with a speed roll can be good for the arena. That's it. That is the only time. That is the only time that that's acceptable, guys. This one, I'm going to keep it because he doesn't got much gear, but damn, it's bad. It's so bad. Don't worry about legendary piece. I don't care. It could be the most unique piece in the whole game. Doesn't even matter. Sell this stuff straight off. It's relentless set. Who cares? Brilliant. Look at these amazing rolls. Literally amazing rolls on a 6-star legendary piece. I guess I'd keep it for him, but oh wow. It feels bad to keep because I know how bad it is. I know how bad that piece is. And I know it's going to get rolled up to 16 at some point. So I'm just looking through the champs he's got currently for this setup. And I think I've identified why it's failing for him sometimes. So we've got Maneater at the right speed. We've got Painkeeper at the right speed. Both of them have got War Master, which is cool. So that all of this kind of stuff works okay. I would suggest not doing this tree, but you can do. It's not the worst. You could. I think you're better off coming down here, but that's not going to mess up his run like it has been. I think the reason why his run's messing up is we've got some weird masteries going on here. We've got turn meter boost. You can't have turn meter boost on these champs when you're doing this type of build. So we need to rework the masteries here. He's got the accuracy mastery just because he's short on accuracy in the builds. So we need to try and fix that. Occult Brawler then. Where did I just see him? Occult Brawler. Same sort of thing. He's got turn meter gain on here, so that's not going to work. You cannot have turn meter gain on any of these unkillable comps. You're just going to outrun your unkillable buffs. So they need to change. And then he's got for his stun target at the moment, Bulwark. Bulwark, again, we've got turn meter stuff going on here. Also, the build's just a bit wonky. So, I mean, he's got tons of accuracy, weird masteries. So the main thing for me is actually not fixing speeds and stuff like that. I'm going to fix their ability to do damage. So I'm going to try and get them back into War Master where they should be. Get rid of this turn meter gain. And we should find then that it will flow through really well. The other thing you need to do, and I'll just bring up Deadwood Jedi's site here, which is a really good site. It's where I get a lot of my info for unkillables from. And if you look here, it says the HP of the slow target should be the highest, and his defense should be as low as possible. So the slow target is meant to be your stun target. And ideally what you need is a very high HP and a very low defense. And that means that the percentage of HP that they lose each turn is highest. Therefore, the clan boss targets them. It's really important to get this part of it right. High HP, low defense, and in that way your Painkeeper will not be targeted by the clan boss. So I'm going to fix that stuff, and then we'll show you a run. Okay, I've finished the builds. Couple of things to kind of make you aware of, I guess. There's a really cool tool out there right now, which is a stun calculator. So in, again, deadwoodjedis.com's resources, if you come down into the guides and resources stun calculator, it will take you to this, which has been done by Rust. Good effort, Rust, to be honest. Rust is all things clan boss, all things unkillable teams, really good guy. What you do is you enter in the HP and defense levels of your current team, and you can see the stun calculator works out if you've got the right levels of HP and defense on your current team. So you see here, I've input all of my characters that I've built, and I've made sure that Belinar is going to be the person who takes a stun all the time by having higher HP and low defense. So we can run through the builds now. So we've got Maneater here. He's at the right speed, 254. I've pumped his crit rate up, so he's going to do a bit more damage. The rest of his stats are fine. We've then got a Painkeeper who I have, again, just kind of made sure the speed was right. I couldn't do a lot with the damage. I would have loved to have got more crit rate instead of this crit damage, but I needed the right speed. We've tweaked masteries on Occult Brawler and Frozen Banshee. And we've got their accuracy up at the same time, so we didn't need the accuracy mastery. I've gone for 189 speed here, 100% crit rate, and enough accuracy to land the debuffs. So you can see I've done crit rate, accuracy on the chest, and then speed on the boots to get to enough speed. I don't need any more than enough with a unkillable team. For Occult Brawler, I've actually done crit rate here. I've gone for attack percentage, so I found this great chest, and then attack percentage again. So he's actually just going to hit pretty hard. Good attack, high crit rate, okay crit damage, not great. I would have preferred crit damage here, but he's fine. And then I found this cheeky little Belinar sitting in the kind of level 50s. So I'm mainly bringing him in because he's going to put decreased defense and weaken on for me. It's on a 3-turn cooldown and he lays it for 2 turns. So basically I'll have it up for most of the fight. Obviously he doesn't have his max mastery, so he's not going to have his War Master yet. I got his accuracy up just by using accuracy sets and just looking for substats of accuracy because he doesn't really need speed. For the 5th person, you only need 124 speed. It's really slow, so you can get yourself your stats in accuracy in a different way. So that's my 5. We should be absolutely spot on to go. So let's give it a try. And we should find that it doesn't run out of sync, so it should be a fully auto combo. She does have an accuracy aura here as well, which is pretty useful. But with the way I've built them, we shouldn't even need it. So he's actually got a crit rate in all battles. So the ones that don't have max crit, I didn't even realise actually. I probably could have built their crit a little bit lower and pulled their crit damage up, to be fair. So that's definitely something that can be tweaked to just get a bit more damage out of this team, now that I've realised that. So in terms of the setup then, you need to do A3 on your Maneater to start with, A3 on your Painkeeper. Turn order here is really important. You need to manual the start. We then get our poison sensitivity out. A1's on all your other guys. A1 here on your Maneater. We'll get this drop defense and weaken out. Nice. Then he hits. You then want to go A1 on your Painkeeper. Get the turn meter boost. A1 again. You never want to use A2 on a Frozen Banshee. A1 again here. And here. We've just topped up. See how quickly we got the poisons up. You then want to do A2 in this round before the clan boss has his next turn. And what that'll do is just bring your health back. A1 here with your what's his head? And then you see it's already going on Belinar, like that grid which used that rust thing, yeah? I used the rust one. So we just want to go A1 here. He also does an increased crit rate. So actually we could have put the crit down tons with Belinar in there. I didn't realise that. But at this stage you can hit auto. So you go auto, we're going to get our Unkillable come up from Maneater. There it is. And now this will just continuously run through full auto and it will follow that same path that I've just done. So in terms of unkillable teams, you know, it's one of the most sort of budget ones that you can get out there. All you really need, the only elements of this you need are Maneater and Painkeeper. The rest of the stuff you can just kind of sub in with whoever's going to give you your best damage. And then that stun always goes on the only person, your slow champ, who's still got Unkillable on. It's just kind of brilliant. Just brilliant. It'll run through for the full 50 turns. And then after 50 turns, you're going to get your... you can no longer be unkillable, so you're going to take a bunch of damage. But, you know, in terms of easy to build team comps, relatively low spender friendly, all that type of stuff, this one's one of the best ones out there. And you can see we're kind of doing about 500,000 damage per turn at the moment. And I don't think that's going to particularly go up or down because of the way we've got the team comp running. So we're probably going to end up doing something close to 25 mil, which is a definite 3-key Ultra Nightmare. So like a very easy 3-key Ultra Nightmare comp. So I'm going to let this run through. I'll show you the results at the end. And yeah, let's hope it's a 3-key. Right, just bringing you in for the last few turns here. As you can see, I've literally just been watching it, drinking my cup of tea. It's been very relaxing. Just like that. Cool. We're going to do a 3-key very easily. Cool thing about this setup as well is it's totally affinity friendly. So the only thing you've got to watch out for is if the affinity switches, then you just got to be aware that one of these kind of blue or green affinity champs might need to be subbed out for somebody else. So that they don't end up being like the negative affinity. So if you become the negative affinity, that's the only thing to watch out for. But as long as it's not your Painkeeper or your Maneater taking a stun, then you're kind of cool in the early stages, and then you definitely want your Belinar taking the stun in the later stages. So nearly 27 million. It's a total 3-key easily. Take a screenshot to send to my man Crusher, and we move on. Awesome. Awesome. Good thing about it as well is it's so consistent. Such a consistent kind of damage level. Okay then, second part of this is to build the arena team. What we're going to do is push Lord Shazar into the team. He's got the best speed lead aura in the game. No one can touch it. So we're going to use Lord Shazar. We're going to go into a speed booster, which will probably be Apothecary. It's the only one we've got here with any kind of oomph. Maybe Haikatoon could do the job as well, but I think Apothecary is going to be the best one for us because he's the 60. And then we're going to go into... So Lord Shazar will be able to bring bombs. So he'll be able to do his own nuke. And I think we're going to go for Rotus and probably someone who's going to crowd control in between them. So speed boost into someone to crowd control. Probably a Morley, I think. Morley brings provoke. She provokes the whole team. And then basically our damage is coming from Shazar and Rotus. So I'm going to build these four up. I'll show you the results. At the moment, way too slow. Good amount of attack. It's kind of like a slow, okay build. Same with this one. Slow, okay build. Apothecary's not really built for speed yet. And Morley's not really built at all. So plenty of work to be done on this one as well. Let's see what we can do. Okay then, here we go. So we've got a speed lead who's got the ability to place bombs. Basically, bombs scale off of attack. So we have just gone for all-out attack, 4.8k. 176 speed, which is fine because the way we've done this is we've built Apothecary as our fastest champ. Pretty much got the best speed gear I can apart from the Unkillable comp, so 265 speed. We've then worked through on the speed calculator. So this is something which Wistix has built, really cool tool. You put your speed aura in, you put your base speed of your buffer, in which in this case is Apothecary, and the speed we got to. You then look for the next person you want to go, which for us is Morley, who's got a base speed of 97. She's going next, which means you put a pod 1 in here, and then you throw in the buffs and the turn meter boost that Apothecary is going to cast. So it kicks out an X value. 219 is where we needed our second person to go, which is Morley. Morley, I managed to get to 218, so she's 1 speed short, and then she's going to provoke everybody up. Obviously, once she's ascended, you can get a banner with a bit of speed here as well, and some more accuracy to make everything work better. So she's going second. You've then got 2 damage dealers in Shazar and Rotus. Shazar is all built around attack, so we've got attack percentage, gloves, chest, and boots. And then we kind of got accuracy here. We need the bombs to land, crit damage here, and then defense here because of the attack roll. And then basically I've just looked for speed, accuracy, and some attack percentage in the other stats. Rotus is now built up to have 82% crit rate, 207 crit damage. I'd love to get 100. We just don't have the gear. But we do have high attack and good enough speed because Morley's going to provoke everyone. So for the level of arena that we're at, I think we're pretty solid. We could do with more speed, to be honest, still on that Apothecary. The Apothecary is not as fast as I'd like him to be, but that's something we just have to build up over time. Obviously, the Unkillable comp are eating quite a bit of the good speed gear that we've got. So this is the way it's going to roll. And as long as our Apothecary is fast, we are faster to see this. And we've actually got a ton of shield, so this might be a challenge. We'll see. We get the provoke off here. Because it is places a provoke, weak hits don't matter. They don't count. So it's all we have to have is enough accuracy to beat their resistance rates. So you see that provoked on everyone. We then increase our attack ourselves. Self-buff with Shazar. Throw the bombs out. Attacks all enemies. 75% chance. I think he's booked it up to 100 here of getting a couple of bombs out. Bam. 1 bomb, 2 bombs. We didn't land them here. That must have been weak hits, I guess. And then we're going to bring in Rotus for some pain. I think here, this massive shield's going to hugely weaken what this Rotus is going to do. So, but we're still half health. That's cool. This is actually probably a dreadful example of someone that we want to face because we're facing an absolute tank team. But we do have turn meter boost coming in from our Morley. She's doing her job basically. She's bringing all of the attacks into her whilst we get damage done elsewhere. And at this stage, we're just going to slam in with our Rotus, get some damage done, and start to just kind of weaken everybody we're up against. Morley just doing her job. She's just a tank. She's basically keeping us in the fight. And then we're just going to come in and A1 damage here. Waiting for Rotus's abilities to come back. Keep going here. So we've got the A3 back. Bam. Block revive done. We're then going to try and take Scylla the Drakes. Scylla the Drakes is the next one that can revive. And basically, I don't want revives coming through. Get some speed going again. I don't really want my Morley to die because Morley does have her own revive. So if anything, she's the person that I'm going to try and keep alive if I can. So we can just drop some turn meter there. Keep the heals going on her. Now we're in pretty good shape. She's constantly giving us turn meter as well. Apothecary's done his job, that's fine. But saying that, I mean, he's done his job. We can pick him back up. But I think I'd rather get provokes out and just keep damage coming in on this Morley for now. We get an extra turn here, so we're going to get the bombs out again. Hopefully this time without all those shields and stuff on. Double bomb, double bomb. So we can kind of ignore those two. They're both dead. Let's get some damage over here. Nice. Big hit there. And see you later, see you later, see you later. That's what bombs should do. Pick up our speed booster. And this is job done. So that's a slow fight. And it's probably the worst case fight we're going to have. Other than Apothecary being slower than our opponent. So that's actually a good test for us there. Got through it. This looks like it's built, still quite a tanky team actually, but built more around speed. We're still way quicker than our opponents here. Get the provokes out. 2 resists actually, so that's 2 people that have got high resistance. She needs her accuracy banner to make sure she lands more of that stuff. Bombs out everywhere. It's got block damage up. That's not going to worry someone like a Rotus. Not sure what happens. I guess the bombs do nothing. So that's interesting actually. I'm not sure if the bombs work or not. Guess the bombs don't do anything at all. I'm just going to try and cycle turns here on our Rotus. Now the bombs do nothing, so actually we're getting some pretty unfortunate attacks. Or opponents. I should have saw that, to be fair. Pick him back up. He's not done yet. Morley is really, really underrated in the arena. Such a good champ. Got an extra turn proc, that's nice. When we get the extra turn, we can just kill... I think we kill him. Just get him out of the fight. Get another turn again. Everyone's still on block damage, so I'm just trying to cycle back around extra turns. Here we go again. We can probably just take down this guy next. Oh, 1 shot, thank you. Do we get another one? Rotus is so dumb. And at this point, I mean, it's game over. So, I'm not saying this is a fast team comp, but it's definitely going to do the job of just kind of getting us through some levels. And to be honest, we're fighting fights that probably some of the tougher fights that we're going to be fighting at this sort of level. Or just longer fights, not necessarily tough, but just long. So you can see here a bunch of counters going off. Rota's doing his thing. I would like to show you a fight where the bombs actually do their work though. So we're going to try perhaps just another one. That should be job done, yeah. Because sometimes you just get teams which just get wiped out by bombs. So something a bit more like this. They might be quick, don't know. Their team comp is actually set up in a nice way, so it might be they're actually good. Yeah, they're pretty quick. They have given us a chance to cut in though, so we can just deal... Oh, we didn't deal with him. Didn't get a crit off. That's one of the problems actually of not having a full crit. You see here, so I can either provoke. I probably should just provoke and take control of the board. I don't really need Rotus right now. I just need to stop them having all the advantage. I'm going to self buff and bomb. Double, double, double. I'll just take him out. Bomb sits him down. Now I can pick up my Rotus with block damage, and she's killing herself with those bombs. She's transferred the bombs to me, I think, which is kind of cool. But at this stage, job done. Job done. So, pretty cool. And this team will kind of walk its way now through to probably early gold for, I'd say. At that point, it's not quick enough. So even here, I'd be surprised if we're quick enough to continue to win the fights. And yeah, so I mean, Morley helps us with that. So damage coming into us like this does help sort of pick up a chance in the fight. But really, we're just too slow right now. Too slow. Like even here, because everyone's had their turn first, and obviously fear procs 50% of the time. Yeah, it just means that we're going to struggle against those quicker teams. But teams that are not quicker than us, like this, we should be able to take down. So yeah, so we've got a fixed clan boss team. We found somebody with a crazy lack of speed boots, and we've got an arena team now that's working. So all in all, a fun afternoon. Bombs are really cool against like a tank meta like this because they blow up based on HP. So this guy is probably going to get sat down. Let's just have a look. Just got one more turn. He sat down, 23k a pop. Just put some hits in there to make sure. 23k a pop again. But yeah, so just like a insane amount of damage considering we're fighting, you know, like tank meta. Finish him off. Nice job done. So guys, look, hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Hell Hades. Come and catch me in a Twitch stream. You never know, you might win one of your own account takeovers on a Sunday. I'll catch you soon.